Welcome everyone for another round of Valheim. Now, if you've been following the series, you might already be looking at this and saying, I thought his house was bigger. And you'll be right, because this is not my normal house. This is my new house because I got attacked by the forest last time. And they kind of tried to do some damage. And then one of them hid in the water. That's all I can guess, because as soon as I loaded in the last time, he came out of the water and broke my boat. I had to fix my boat. And it just kept attacking my house. And I was like, what? So yeah, I built me a little place here in this other spot where I was already thinking I should build here, possibly. Or there is that village over there, but that is a good distance away. Here's my other base. Here's where that little village is. Yes, that village is there. I could probably tear out some stuff, fix it up. But I want to customize. I want to put stuff in my order. So we're going to be building here, and worst case, I'll clear that set of forest right there, the meadows, and I'll turn this whole section into a massive base area if I play long enough for that. Right now, we'll do some building and gathering. And I guess I'm working in a bad storm. Finally, the sun came out after a very long storm. That's okay, because I've got food. This is actually a good place. There's boar that are working around that area. There's neck over there. There's some deer that keep showing up right here. So it's a very good location in terms of just food resources. Also, tons of trees all around. Maybe not as close proximity as the other base, but it'll work. And I am going to swap out that because I'm going to do some work with the hoe, like leveling ground. I need to clear the ground. Actually, I need to wait for my food to cook. Otherwise, it'll burn and turn to coal. All right, good spot here. Let's level the ground. And I left my stone. That's okay. This kind of looks almost like stone anyway. Well, we'll go ahead. Well, yeah, look at that. Look, that levels ground fine. Oh, look, I got stone out of it. And that really did level the ground a bit. Yeah, look at that. Why do I need the hoe? I just level the ground this way. It seems to be, I didn't quite level it out. Yeah, that's messing things up. Okay, well, yeah, we'll there we go. All right. The hoe for fine tuning things. We need a nice flat area for a, I guess, town hall. Well, town hall, mead hall. That's it. We're Vikings, mead hall. That's what it is. That's not actually leveling. That's not how you level. Yeah, that's not leveling. Yeah, I cannot get this patch here to flatten out. It's just, it doesn't go up, but it doesn't go down either. It's not exactly flat. It's like that area just does not want to change. I don't think it's actually changing at all when I do that. It looks like it kicks up dirt, but it looks like it's not actually leveling. Like it's not doing anything. And world save with lag. I also don't understand the whole having to have a workbench for practically everything. I mean, even trying to flatten, or not even flatten, raise ground, I have to have a workbench. Oh, that works. Yeah, I don't get why I need a workbench to raise the ground. Okay, it's raising, but it's only raising a very small amount. Like it's raising it up basically how it should have been doing for leveling. And that's not going anywhere. That's not helping. All right. And I burned through my stone from that very quickly. That was not a lot of stone from these boulders. So we'll start with flooring because I can make flooring. Guess I'll just do it right about here. Wish that would actually flatten things out like you think it would. Okay, there. Yeah, that worked. I just have to very, very carefully target. We'll just stick with that many for now. Now that I have a platform, let's put this here. So it can stay there for a moment. That's the other thing. It still bothers me. I have to have a workbench for any area I want to build in. It's not that I have the workbench and I can make something and transport it up here. It's that I have to have the workbench within so many feet, so many meters of the location I'm trying to build something. Because apparently I'm too lazy to carry, you know, planks from another spot. Very, very foggy, misty morning. Which is, I guess, okay, as long as I'm not getting attacked. So I'm feeling like this is wide enough for mead hall kind of look. I mean, I'm not probably going to do a full-fledged mead hall where I have like benches and stuff like that, especially since I don't have benches right now. But I can at least have it as like a storehouse right now. You know, put lots of cargo or, you know, storage boxes, chests in there, and have plenty of storage space. I'm gonna start putting some walls up. I'm not exactly sure where I want the that did not place correctly. I'm not sure where I want the doorway to be, but I know it's not gonna be on this side. So I'm trying to think from memory of Beowulf and kind of how the mead hall was set up there. And I remember it being a lot more of a longer design. So I'm kind of leaning towards, I'm going to put the door on this end, but I'm going to extend out a bit more that way before I decide to put an end on it. But I think as far as width, this is fine. I mean, that would be long table there, long table there, and then you have the little throne area at the end. I feel like this is a good size, at least for what I'm willing to build. All right, for now, this is long enough and wide enough. So I'm hoping at some point I get better material than just wood. Like, you know, stone. Stone walls. I mean, I know for defense at the least that would make sense, but I would think Vikings at some point realized stone was sturdier and stronger against, you know, attack than wood. So I am under the impression that I will be able to build stone walls at some point. Have gate. I'm hoping that would work as far as like usable for a regular door. I mean, that does stand up a little bit taller. Let's put that there and see. Oh, wait, not that gate. So I'll have to do some kind of half wall above it. I guess, yeah, that should work. I will try it. Yeah, okay, so that works. I was thinking there's gotta be a way to have some big old doors, you know? I mean, for mead hall, you need big doors, you know? Like, look at that. I need doorway, not like a little door. I need big doors that just throw open and come on in, let's party. Man, now I'm seeing all the spots where it flattened way more than it should have and left me with ground that's not even where it's supposed to be at. Like this, there's a lot of issues with this, and all right, we'll toss that there. In fact, I'm at the edge of the workbench, which is why I'm having trouble even raising the ground, because you apparently have to have a workbench to, you know, place down some stone and raise ground up with, you know, a hoe. Yeah, it's just being very problematic. All right, it's bigger, a good bit bigger, and I know from horrible experience so far that if I start building it too tall in the middle without support, there's going to be stuff that's going to break. So I'm kind of thinking, besides having, you know, in the corner here, the blinding sun, I'm thinking if I could put some of these kind of as starting bracing points along the stretch of it, you know, along the length, then it might help a bit with giving me some spots for beams to go across. At the same time, I don't really need the lower wall part of it. And there we go. Sometimes it places right away. Sometimes you have to really work to find a good spot. Guess I'll just do like this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to do like a beam across to keep this from having stuff break. And I'm hoping that this helps with some structural support for the roof, which apparently it's not going to work that great if that just broke. Okay, well, got it to work there. So 26-degree angle, because that's exactly how Vikings calculated it. They do 26 degrees. Yeah, okay, so I could do 45 or 26-degree angle beams. All right, getting almost one side kind of done. I'm hoping by doing it this angle, it's going to meet up right around there, and I'll just have, instead of using the thatch roof, the 26-degree thatch roof, because I mean it would work, but it's going to give like a hump to it, like 2 humps. I'm hoping that this is going to just line up perfectly where I need it to be, and I'll go ahead and get the next beam up there if I can target correctly. There we go. Have to be very careful sometimes when targeting. Let's go ahead and get the beams over here. Go ahead and get one end finished, just so I have at least a kind of feel for it. That way I could, it counts me as shelter. That's one thing about it. Also, I'm gonna have to do this again. There we go. Yep. Gonna do half walls, and that lets me, yep, carefully line things up. Hopefully I don't have to try to climb on the roof for this. And there you go. I have an enclosed end where the throne would be, the high chair where the leader is. And you know what? I'm gonna move this. give me stuff. Yep. And I'm gonna put it more in the middle so that I have a little bit better range now. Yeah, the range around the workshop is really bad, and the fact you have to have a workshop or work table for pretty much anything is really bad. All right, Bambi, don't move. I need some food. Trophy would be nice as well. Maybe, you know, a little, well, hide. Yeah, I figured that. All right. It's very nice. They just keep spawning in the same spot. Like every day there's a new one there. So I am perfectly okay with that, because that means at least a consistent supply of raw meat. And then I can wander around, get boar, get neck. There's food here. You know, plenty of raspberries in the woods, the tree line over there and over that way. So good spot. If I ever start getting to fish, because I have seen fish, I could get fish out here too. Nice little bay area for building some kind of dock or something if we have that option. There we go, a little bit better. A little path coming along here, la 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 la. I'll probably raise that up a bit more. So that'll be fine. See, I've got, oh yeah, I got resin. So let's do some torches by the door, because, you know, it's preferable to have a torch by the door before you go in. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Looking more like a Viking hall. Take that one out. Put it there. I could eat another bite. Oh, okay. There we go. I even noticed that had dropped out. There we go. So yeah, I built a big mead hall, and technically I've looked at this before and I could have just come here and tried to fit some things up. You see how small the structures are though. I really wanted something more impressive, and I got more impressive, but the fact that there's so many structures, plus there's all these spots, if I could just get some piggies to come in the right spot over here, I could probably have had a nice little, you know, trough for them. There's my fire, just in case I needed to, you know, stay warm. Again, I was stuck out here a couple of nights last time. Oh, fir cone. So I'm assuming whenever I can finally get it to where I can plant things, if I want, I can plant fir trees, which admittedly is not really helping right now since I'm getting plain wood. Yeah, just plain wood from it. Plant to grow a fir tree. If it was giving me core wood, that would be something to be happy about. I guess now it's just for decoration aspect. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, now I see you jumping, like walking into it. That makes sense. But he threw a rock at it, and because he threw a rock at it, it started rolling into me. Or almost rolled into me. Like he was intentionally going to try to roll me over with a log. Because they do way too much damage when they bump into you. And I think he was tricking me into getting killed by it. Okay, new material, pine cone. All right, so I got a pine cone. Yeah, that's what it was. I need core wood for sharp stakes. Well, since I can't get up the incline here in a lot of cases, I expect they won't be able to as well. Like, yeah, they can't get up that. They can. I can. Oh, that went way too far back. Should not have gone that far back. There we go. So, basically the spikes like in the game The Infected, but much more expensive than in that game to make them. So, of course, I need the workbench to build stuff with the hammer. You know, I have to have that to build stuff with the hammer, which implies it's being used with the hammer to make stuff. But if I go to use it, it needs a roof. So that doesn't make any sense. Either I can use it without a roof so I can build our stuff with the hammer around it, or I shouldn't need it in conjunction with the hammer to build stuff. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get some... Well, I'm going to fix that. Make sure... Valid place? What? So I can't fix the ground that's sticking through? See if that fixed it. Kind of. It kind of fixed it. But not like it should have. Alright, it's better, but it's probably now not leveled correctly outside. It's probably got a gap, if I had to guess. I'm gonna just... I don't know if I want to put them too close together. Am I out of wood already? Seriously, I'm out of wood already. Okay, again. Storage. 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 That should be enough right now, I would think. I mean, yeah, that should be enough. I'm going to put... Last one is where all the wood's going to go, or at least regular wood. Then we'll have... Where is it? Where is it? Core wood, I think, is in the other one. Required crafting station. I can't even take the thing apart without a workbench. That is really bad right there. That should not be the case. You can't dismantle it for parts for the source materials without having a workbench there. That is... I can't believe that's a thing in this game. I really can't believe that is how that works. You know, I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, I'm gonna go. It's daytime still. I'm gonna check out my old base. I want to see what I will make sure it's still there, that I didn't get destroyed during the middle of the night. 4 honey. That's really all it is. Maybe that's the limit that I can get from each one. Maybe I can only have 4 honey in each container, because I've been gone a lot longer than what that should have been as the production. I will go ahead and take a few things from here that, you know, like that chest, and, you know, the fact that I'm having that problem still trying to get around that. I don't want to take the forge with me. Got some bronze. I think I made bronze. Copper knife. 8. Oh, no. Copper knife needs 8 copper. I haven't made bronze yet. Let's make bronze, because I've got 10. There. Oh, wow. Okay. So that just opened up a whole bunch of stuff. Bronze gear. I think I'm saying it right. Bronze pickaxe. Bronze mace. Bronze sword. I'll go with the sword. Yeah, sword. Sword and shield sounds like a good combination. Cultivator. Ooh. Farming tool for tilling soil. Okay, I understand, you know, bronze, you know, metal to make it more durable, but I think you could probably do the same tilling effect with the hoe. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to anyway, because I need fire where I can keep it, where I stay warm, I can sleep. And you know what, right now, I might do 2. I might do 1 inside like that and then 1 outside. And, you know, then later on, maybe I get something that works inside where I can actually have a normal floor. If not, then, oh, well, that's the option. Okay, now that's interesting that the smoke is actually following the roof and filling in inside. So if I come back and the place is either burned down or filled with smoke where I'm suffocating, I'll be mad. Grabbing copper, because I didn't grab enough last time. I kind of ran out of weight. Also, the fact that I don't get very much copper from it. I get more stone than copper. All right, so yeah, I put in 9. Right, yep. So I technically should only have to use 18, but because it requires just that tiny bit of delay afterwards, I really actually need to have 19 coal in there for it to actually finish processing that entire stack. What do I want to make? I've got some copper. I've got some tin now. I'm about to make some bronze. I like the look of that, honestly. I do. I'm just not sure if I want to stick with the two-handed weapon. The two-handed weapon, yeah. I've been sticking with my stone axe just because of the upgrade level for it. Look, I do a bronze axe. I mean 8 though. It's gonna take 8. I want the cultivator. That is one thing. I don't have any core wood with me, so I have to go back and get that. And I'd like to get the bronze sword if I can. That way I get rid of the big crusher hammer, because that's just so slow. That way I'd have the bronze sword for my fighting. I can wait about the bronze buckler. That's way too much bronze to put for that. I'm thinking bronze sword and cultivator. Cultivator first, if I can make enough. But yeah, having to try and come up the stairs is just bouncy. I can't get it to fit quite correctly there without doing 2 sets of stairs. And even then, it's still awful. So I'm going to build a separate workshop area for all of this type of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and make 5 bronze. So I have enough. Cultivator, I just need core wood. I can make a helmet. I can make a cuirass or leggings. I have all that stuff. But I don't have what I need for a cultivator, and I really want to go ahead and start planting stuff. All right, got my core wood, got my bronze, making my cultivator. There we go. New build piece. Cultivate grass, carrot. Fir sapling, pine sapling. All right, so I can plant my carrot seeds. I can plant my trees. I have got some new capabilities, and I just noticed that. That was sitting there completely out. It's funny, sometimes the fuel doesn't seem to change. Like it just keeps going and going, and then other times I'll see it just disappear very quickly. I just need more copper, so I guess I'll be doing some more searching for that. But more importantly, I'm going to be working on getting a farm set up. Or at least getting some land, hopefully leveled out effectively enough for a farm. So I can have a nice little farming area. I want food crops. Trees, I'm not so worried about. I'm not make a nice little tree farm, but I want food crops is the main thing. I want to get carrots, things like that going. I did see other seeds, but you know, I'll have to wait and play with it. And if I could get more copper, my next bronze thing will be the sword. So I get rid of this slow hammer. Does a lot of damage. Not things very far away though. Making it hard to get stuff at times. And it's just slow. So yeah, I'm going to get me some better stuff. And it might be time to start doing some livestock too. Maybe see if I can get some pigs going with this area. I'm definitely glad I'm building over here now, but it has me worried that some things are not going to transfer very well. Some things don't. You break some things down, you don't get everything back at times. And this got me worried about a couple of pieces in particular. But for now, I've got my new gigantic hall, which can serve as my temporary base of operations. Might end up being just my home in the long run anyway. I've got a way to start planning stuff so I can make a farm. I've got an idea for how to do a forge workshop type area, which, you know, proper workshop. I've got stuff to do here now. So I'm going to be working on that, but that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, leave me a comment if you have any suggestions for the big mead hall or how I should do the forge area, your work area. Things like that. Leave me a comment below. And of course, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week. And there's my big meat haul.